If you still want to be a part of any Wizards upcoming game,
DC family, a Wizards Dancers post-game giveaway is coming up. All you have to do is come to the game and you're guaranteed to go home with your very own Wizards Dancers poster. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyed.
A record many consider to be impossible to break. But here tonight, MP has the chance to record more threes in a single season than Stephen Curry's 402 mark. Truly, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. You look at Brooklyn, they've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
Seeing where the Wizards are, they're pulling out all the stops to try and climb up the ladder. I don't think anyone is surprised to see them playing as hard as they have been.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Malik Monk is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Thomas in at the small forward position. And for the Wizards, we've got Kyle Kuzma, Jordan Poole out there with Edwards. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them. Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the evening.
A guy who loves to play at a quick pace. Monk's speed and tenacity can make him very difficult to guard.
And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Bey.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Outside.
Thomas is drawing attention, and rightfully so. Then he finishes it with a nice dish.
And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all three levels. He is as confident as they come.
Poole against Green. Shoots. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
Bey finds Edwards. The three. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
What a terrific move that is.
Assist from
Monk's got 7 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And the basket by Edwards.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Green, a screen. Monk for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kuzma. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Here's Thomas. Claxton a screen on Bey. Fires it. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Wizards out in front. They're up by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. changing it up here. With Ali LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He scored 28 points and was on fire from outside. The D had no answer for him. For a star like him, though, I'm sure it felt like just another day at the office. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often.
Connects again from distance.
And with every triple, he comes closer to the single-season crown.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
Edwards against Green. Claxton up top. 4-3. It's rebounded by Washington. Their last about Nick Claxton. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Washington. Jordan Poole comes in for Kispert. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Muck comes in for Whitehead. Green finds Thomas for three. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist of the night.
And look who had that answer ready. Thomas responds with one of his own.
Koulibaly on the wing. Bey passes to Edwards. Here's Valanciunas. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
The Wizards making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Johnson's checked in, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night. Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
MP, the pass to Poole, back to MP. The long-range hit from MP.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Here's Thomas for three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's Washington leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the bad half-court shot from live. They're measuring up the shot. You were so close. One more time, a round of applause for our participant.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Washington Wizards.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. The Western Conference winner, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others, simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also. them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. And here's Edwards outside. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Looking now at some numbers for MP.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today. Plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Green missing.
The defense just giving her.
Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kuzma for 3. He buries it from 3. 7 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Green, the pass to Johnson. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Claxton a screen on Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Monk for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Tipped.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Young's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Good! Another from 3.
Well, that did it. He's now even for the record.
And his next triple will earn him the top spot all time for 3s in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that. 403 is the goal.
And so it's the Washington Wizards, out in front by 19 going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back. There have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Sarr out there with Kispert, then there's Edwards, and it's Capella in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Back to Young, fires the 3. Kispert grabs a miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Sarr with the basket on the assist by Edwards. Edwards got 6 assists here tonight.
He will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Puts up a 3. And again for 3.
And that shot moving him into history, the most triples ever in a single season.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And to overtake Curry's record, something MP can take tremendous pride in. What an outstanding season.
A historic season for MP, and he's at center court to give us a few words.
You know, they say records are made to be broken. And this one was tough to get, but I did it. I can't even describe this feeling, you know? You work so hard staying focused day to day, and sometimes these big picture moments, they surprise you. And thank you to the fans for all the love and the support you give. There's still so much that this team wants to accomplish. And when this season is over, I'll be able to sit and reflect on this. But until then, thanks, everyone. And let's just keep going. Thank y'all.
Moving words from MP. He is a class act all the way.
Thanking everyone who made him the shooter he is. He really is one of the league's very best.
By Drummond.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
George, he's checked in for Washington. Jones, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And it's in there.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Washington outside. Pass to Whitehead from behind the arc. It's rebounded by George. Washington leading by 23. Here's Sarr. Back to Edwards from outside the arc. Good! Another from 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Here's Whitehead, guarded by Edwards. Stolen by Capella. George scanning the floor. Pass to Edwards. Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Now Washington.
A larger portion of the money.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for George. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Drummond. Thomas comes in for Clowney. Monk, he's checked in for Jones. And Green is subbed in for Whitehead. Tries again. And MP with a basket on the assist by Capella. MP's got 40 points.
They're just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Monk. Now Washington. Monk passes to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Wizards.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
They have,
and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Clay took it.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
MP left side. Three-pointer. Good! Another from three.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Clay Thompson, that is.
From downtown, and again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it.
A scintillating performance by MP, and we've got a chance to hear what he has to say.
You know, they say records are made to be broken. And this one was tough to get, but I did it. I can't even describe this feeling, you know? You work so hard staying focused day to day, and sometimes these big picture moments, they surprise you. And thank you to the fans for all the love and the support you give. There's still so much that this team wants to accomplish, and when this season is over, I'll be able to sit and reflect on this. But until then, thanks, everyone. And let's just keep going. Thank y'all.
A celebratory MP. Glad to have done this here at home.
And no better place for it to happen. These fans deserve to be a part of it.
Green with the ball. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks, for Grant Hill.
So you just set the record for most three-pointers made in a game. What are you feeling right now?
Sabrina, I was in the zone the whole game. Larry Bird ain't got nothing on me.
Now that you've set this record, other defenses are going to want to make sure you don't do the same to them. How do you think they'll respond?
Challenge for sure, you know. You just gotta keep getting good looks and obviously stay hot all night. And teams, they're gonna watch their film and try new things. But you just gotta stay one step ahead. You know what I mean?
Yes. All right. Well, thanks so much. Congrats.
Thank you.
See ya.
See you soon.
Bye.
All right.
Got that?
Bettina?
Talk about when you first knew this record was within reach.
I just work on, playing hard, controlling what I can, and staying ready when my number is called. If I start looking at that record, it'll take me out of the flow with my teammates and have me not playing the right way. Joe.
So what's next? Do you try to break your own record or expand on other parts of your game?
I promised my teammates if I set this record that they could choose what's next. You want to know what they chose, Joe?
Uh-huh.
They want me to score 70 with my offhand. Okay. So that's my priority now. Thanks, Joe.
MP, your jumper is so pure, no wonder you're the best.
Way to boost team morale. Well played, MP.
Man, that was crazy. You look like Greg Hodges out there.
Yo, MP has more threes than anyone ever. Dude is the best shooter I've ever seen.
The news is out, courtesy of Shams. MP is your new regular season MVP. I tried to tell you guys, but you wouldn't listen. MP is by far the best player in the NBA.
I have been saying MP is the MVP for as long as you have.
Lies.
No, actually, I do think Russ brought it up before you.
Shut it, Toby.
What? I'm defending you.
I don't need your help, Toby. It makes me look weak.
Russ, there is nothing wrong with being weak. In fact, as the great poet John Donne once said, no man is an island. Every man is a piece unto himself.
Right.
Part of the continent. A part of the main.
Says the man who can't bench his own body weight.
Okay, you know what? I told you that in confidence, and I am working on it. Okay?
Not that hard, obviously.
You know what? I'm not doing poetry for you anymore.
Aww,
okay?
Nah, but we love the poetry,
nope.
Toby.
No more.
You guys mind if I say something, since this is my show and all?
The floor is all yours, buddy.
Thank you so much. Toby, you are my sister's husband, and I love you. But if you ever mention poetry again on this show, on my show, much less misquote poetry, I will not only fire you, but I will make sure that you never work in this industry again. Are we clear?
You wouldn't do that.
Oh, don't push me, Toby. And Russ, you may have seen the light eventually, but I was the only one beating the MP is MVP drum since the second this season started.
Oh, okay. I think that's a little premature to make that
call,
don't you?
And you doubted me.
Whatever, man. You can have this.
Thank you. And I'd like to close by saying, not only is MP MVP of this league, but he is MVP of our hearts.
Ooh.
How's that for poetry, Toby?
It's no John Donne, but, it's fine.
It is a Jalen Murphy original, though.
Bars.
You're welcome.
This is it, the playoffs. Time to turn it up. Season starts now.